Boy, you know what? They better report this place. They better report these people to the authorities. This is my first time coming to this one. I personally hate North Carolina, if you want to know the truth. I've been running into savage bitches in probably 3 different places now. They're loading up the trailer, but this is what... It seems like I got too much to say, man. I got a mouthful of things to say. This Western driver right next to me, I came before him, and that one over there, you see down at by the trees, he said that he's been here since 8 o'clock. I came here around 12 o'clock. It's now 4 o'clock, and I've been sitting here for 3 hours now, and him next to me, he started questioning me, what's going on? I not only noticed that there's shady business right here going on with these people. One of them other ones, it's like the first one I was talking to, is some kid up, operating the forklift. He said I'm gonna get loaded. It hasn't started yet. So I came back in there the second time, and I talked to the manager, head boss. I couldn't tell what the hell she was saying, but it didn't make any sense. Now I came back up in there the third time to find out, because when I was in the sleeper, I thought that gate down there was going to be closed. Twice. I thought that gate was already closed, since I was back there taking a nap. I was tired. I was dog tired. I thought that gate was going to be closed, so I told him over here, Western Express next to me, I said, you know what? I'm getting ready to go ahead and tell that forklift driver or whoever, if I don't, well, what time do you close? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find out what time they close, because I don't want to find out that when that gate's closed, I'm going to have to call the fire department to get me out. I never had this problem once in my life. It's my first time seeing this. Let me just say something. The last time I walked up to that loading dock and I was talking to that Spanish guy, that little short ass dude, I said, all right, he's the one that said I'm already done. He's gonna check me out in 15 minutes. He lied. I walked up and, all right, as soon as I felt the truck shaking, that's when they started loading it. So now I walked up to him and I said, you said that I was already done. They just now started loading me. And then he admitted that he lied. He admitted it. And not only that, the bitch ass manager up here in the shipping office started fanning the damn hand at me, getting a shitty ass attitude just now. This is my first time coming to this one. I think I better nail these motherfuckers because I don't like them. This one right here, Twin City Warehouse, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Never been here once in my life. I've been to like 10, 15, 20 new places since last year, since throughout 2021. This is one of them new ones. This other Western driver never been here before either. There's a lot of people that never been to a lot of places. Let me tell you the most hated places in this country I don't like when it comes to truck driving. Like when it comes to anywhere. Alright. Savannah, Georgia is one of them. I know I already shot that video on that one. I told you all about that one. Savannah, Georgia. And the next hated one, the next one I hate the worst, probably worse than Georgia, just as bad, is North Carolina, for sure. I got into a little cat fight out on the highway up in I-40. I'm not going to talk much about that. I'm going to censor it. I'm keeping my ass clean, sort of, safe. That's one part. Number two, that pilot truck stop or whatever, it's supposed to be a pilot truck stop, but it's a Circle K. It's on I-95 exit 71. Let me say it again. I-95 exit 71. I was just there yesterday. When I came out of Food Line, I had to, sit right there so I can come in a couple hours later because I came up too early. Yeah, that one is full of shit in the worst way. I never seen no truck stop so messed up yet. Would you believe when I pulled up in the fuel aisle this morning, the card you know the buttons on the, you know the button pad that you press to type in your truck number and stuff? It wasn't working. It looked like somebody used a pen and stabbed it. Let me show you. It looked like somebody used a pen and stabbed it a couple of times and the button went in. It didn't have no holes or nothing. It just looked like somebody pressed it with a pen. That ain't the only thing that's wrong with it. Let me just show you something. Think I'm gonna fuck the shit out to that ugly ass bitch. I don't like that. I only got fuel on this side of the tank. I did not get any fuel on this side. So when you see he getting ready to come out now, the other Western Drive, he getting ready to investigate. That's what I told him to do. That's what he should have done. When I had both of the hoses in each tank, the one on the right that I just showed you wasn't working. I swear to God, I never seen that once in my life. I seen messed up truck stops when they're supposed to block. They're supposed to block the fuel aisle with a garbage can. You know that. They put one of them crime scene tapes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they blocked the fuel aisle with a thing. I came back and told them that I didn't get no fuel in the right side of my tank. They just kind of brushed it off like it don't matter. They said, okay. They was already fucked up anyway. Oh, guess what? Would you believe that same truck stop I'm talking about? Yesterday when I first went there for the first time in my life, guess what? This bitch behind the fucking cash register overcharged me on that bottle of tea, that bottle of iced tea. You know them bottle of iced teas usually cost like, what? $1.99, maybe $2.10 in certain places. Well, guess what? For the first time in my life, since I've been driving tractor trailers out here, I never seen that cost $2.79. And when I came up, as soon as that bitch charged me, as soon as that bitch said $2.79, I said, wait, yo, there's something wrong with this. I've been buying bottles of tea for $1.79, and not only that, I saw the price up there, $1.79. And then she said, yeah, you did? I mean, okay, you did? I said, yeah. So you know what she did? She went ahead and rearranged something on the cash register and then brought it down to 180 something, 183. I guess maybe plus tax or something like that. So you know what? It ain't just the truck stop. It's not just the friggin' shipping office or whatever. It's not just this truck terminal right here. It's all of North Carolina, man. Every inch of it. I don't give a fuck which one is and which one ain't. I know they got some maybe okay folks here and there. It's really every inch of it, man. I don't trust North Carolina at all. And not to mention Quaker Oats up in Wyethville, Virginia. You know that one? They got a lot of Western Express trailers up there. They do not like Atlanta. Hold up a second. Hold on. Yeah.
My DM just pulled me off this load.
Oh yeah?
He's assigned me no load.
That's what he should do.
You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? Guess what?
Out. Fuck that shit.
I know. I was gonna do the same thing because that bitch gave me a shitty ass attitude. Well, guess what? Since they already start loading it, I'm stuck. I might as well just take it. Yeah. I should have done what I wanted to do. What you did, man. I was there saying it to myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out. I'm headed up to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the pilot and wait for my active load.
It's all in North Carolina, man. It's not just, you know, Georgia's bad. It's all in North Carolina. I don't like this state at all. I hate it.
It's what it is. I bet you I don't come here next time it comes up.
Yeah, I know. Reject it. Reject it.
All right, bro.
All right.
Stay safe out there. Keep your up down.
Yeah, okay. You heard the evidence? Was I lying to you? You saw it. It's too bad I didn't hold the cell phone straight enough, but I hope you saw him. You heard what he said. There it is. Western Express. If some of y'all thinking I'm running my mouth, I think y'all better correct that. I don't want to get smart with you, but you heard the evidence. I even said it myself. I think you better get out and investigate because this load might be fucked up. Next thing you know, I'm not only carrying a fucked up load, I think I'm about to find out this right here, Critter Poultry, Stillmore, Georgia. I've never also been there. This is my first time coming to the pickup. This is my first time coming to the delivery or the drop. Watch what happens when I go over there. I bet you I cross my fingers like this. I'ma say, watch what happens when a customer get pissed off or some shit gonna happen. They didn't get what they want because maybe the PO was wrong or the material was wrong. They did not order this and that. I bet you I'm about 100% sure that's gonna happen. I've never been through this before. I'm just saying. You heard what he said. And you hear about me investigating on there 3 times. Alright, even if I'm wrong, I'll be better off being wrong. But something tell me there's something shady that's gonna happen to this load right here. Not to mention, I already mentioned him over there by the trees. He said he'd been there at 8 o'clock this morning and I came in at 12 noon. Oh, he's over there blowing the horn because, yeah, his DM, you see, his DM told him to pull away from that place. Mine should have done the same thing. But instead of that, mine said that he was going to talk to the planner about the situation. You know what? Even though this is my first time experience, it's my first time experience lease purchasing for 5 months now. I'm learning little by little. Yeah, shit like this will happen. It ain't going to force me to quit my job. It's not going to force me to give up my career. Nah, This is in my blood now, man. 20 years straight, I don't fuck around. I'm not gonna be in no fucking local truck driving business. Nah. I'm in the process of taking this truck from this company. Nobody ain't gonna get my motherfucking way. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna say this. You know what? My DM should have told me that the same thing he was saying. His own said. But, you know what? It's too late. Since they already started it, I might as well finish it. But now, since I already took my most important nap back there, you could say between right now and 5 o'clock, I'm going to be sitting behind this wheel. Because I have a gut feeling these motherfuckers are going to lock my ass in this motherfucking yard. And I already said it. I could see it ahead of time and I've never been through this experience before. They're going to lock my ass up in the yard and don't say shit to me. They're that fucking dangerous. I swear. I hope y'all learned something. Don't come to this spot. This is what needs to happen. If you need money real bad, go somewhere else, man. There's millions of places in the United States. You don't need to take the shit. Number 2, put them the fuck out of business. Put them out of business. I bet you maybe this YouTube video might spread around and fucking do some justice for a change. Because one of the bitches was kind of fucking around with me once or twice. The manager just kind of give me a shitty ass attitude. You could tell by that bitch's body language. That's what I told my DM. You could tell by both of them. The forklift driver and the female manager. You could tell by the body language, you know something is going on. Man, it's like, I don't care. I don't trust no part of North Carolina. Let me tell you what and what is okay. That Lowe's up and Dunn, North Carolina isn't so bad. That one ain't bad. I don't know about you. Maybe one of y'all are going to say wrong. I've been there before. I know about the place. You just don't know. I've been there a couple of times, man. I've been to, what was it, Dunn? I've been to Dunn less, a lot less. There's this other one. I think it's the other one just right near Virginia. The state of Virginia. Like the state line. Yes, somewhere right there. I'm not sure. It's somewhere right about there. I don't think it's done. I don't remember. The lowest distribution in North Carolina ain't really bad. It's pretty alright. It's just them other places where I've never been or anything anywhere else. The truck stop is the worst. This one is the worst. And I-40 going out west, you better stay the fuck away from that place. I don't know about you. You see, either I'm carrying a curse or something is up. Because I seen shit out there like I've never seen since, what, 2008. I don't think I want to talk too much about it because it has something to do with some deadly, what do you call it? One of them deadly, vicious shits that these tractor trailers are capable of doing. They try to do it to me, and I mount a comeback, and I nearly fucked the living shit out of them. Yes, I did call the police, but the cop said that, sorry, I can't do anything for you because there's no sign of, what do you call it? There's no sign of bodily damage done to you. So he just shook my hand and, I departed, and that's it. That was over in Texas when I drove out of New Mexico. That was back in 2008. There's some nasty shit happening in North Carolina, boy. I tell you. Anyways, I guess what? Some idea just see you getting ready to pull out. You were supposed to get loaded. All right, man. He's supposed to get loaded. He's pulling away because his DM told him to do it. This place is full of shit in the worst fucking way. I should have done what he did. It's too late. I should have done it. I was getting ready to do it. I wanted to do it. It's because I'm so sensitive and so scared and so desperate. I'm too desperate about getting this truck paid off. I'm here trying to stack up load assignments. Not only that, my 70 hours been burned out, and after this one I'm planning on doing a 34. Now I'm getting disappointed again. I'm gonna have, well, at least I got this load anyway. That's the only thing. The thing is, I can't make up my mind. Do I want to reject it or keep it? You see, he did the right thing. I was going to do the same thing before he did it, but it seemed like he beat me to it. The other ones, they're up here, they lied to me. So, I don't know. Since I already got my rest, at least I ain't got my back turned. I'm going to sit right here and make sure them motherfuckers do not close that gate on me. They better, I know they ain't gonna have the balls to do it on me when I'm sitting behind this wheel. They're not gonna do that. Not unless if I'm back there in the sleeper and one of them just walk right on by and get ready to close the gate. I'm right here to stop them. But since one of them already started loading the trailer, I guess maybe I ain't got nothing to worry about. But let me say this, boy. If you think it's just right here, that's a bad spot, there's another one. I just said it. Do not, you know what? I don't know. Do what you want to do. It's up to you. That pilot truck stop, no, that Circle K truck stop, what is it? I-95 exit 71. It's still a pilot truck stop. They covered it up. It makes me say, I'm scratching my head right there. I seen pilot truck stops that used to be stores and all that. I'm thinking this one right here might be a cover-up. I'm getting suspicious about that too. I've been noticing some shady-ass attitude coming from that one as well as this truck terminal right here. I know they both ain't got nothing to do with each other. I'm just saying, just about all of North Carolina is really nasty. It's that bad. I'm thinking, boy, it's like, next time I get a load coming to some strange spot, oh yeah, there's another one. That other one where I've been to, where I've never been to before, it's way out on I-40 going west. I'm not going there no more. I just ran into something that came out of a horror show, if you want to know the truth. It's not exactly what you think it is. It's worse. I don't feel like talking about it no more. I think I told you the first half of it. I don't feel like saying the other half. I nearly got my head chopped off, but I'm lucky. I came out, I escaped it. This motherfucking bitch right here is not only a horror show. I hate it in the worst way. I'm afraid I might kill something. Because I don't want to wind up dead myself. I'm not going back out there on I-40 because this Transtick right here messed me up the first time. But it won't do that again because I adjust the parameters on the Transtick computer with that cell phone inside the dashboard. And it's not doing that no more, so I permanently fixed it. It's not messing with me again. I can pass through there, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going through that spot no more. That's a fucking death trap. There's murderers and killers out there. I don't feel like being nobody's victim. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Y'all saw the evidence just now. It seemed like a death trap up in here. It's like a whole bunch of them other ones are victims. They're falling for it. One of them just learned his lesson. He should have been gone long time ago. He should have been gone long time ago. I don't know why he's putting up with it. He's probably a company driver. That's why he can't reject the load. It's a good thing. Me being a company driver for 20 years, nah, I hate it. I hate it now. The only reason why I'm lease purchasing is because I want the damn truck, first of all. I'm not lease purchasing because it has benefits. I don't give a fuck about the benefits. It's the truck I'm after. That's my reason for lease purchasing. That's my reason for lease purchasing. It ain't because I can reject a load, even though that's good. It's good that they do that. I don't care if the entire generation of truck companies add that just for benefits. I don't care if they shot themselves in the foot not knowing how lucky we would be. I don't care about that. I don't mind. I could sure use it. I'm just saying my most important reason for lease purchasing is I'm after the truck itself. I don't give a fuck about the benefits. But the benefits will help. It's the truck I'm after. That's how desperate I am. So when I get the truck, I can do what I want. That's what's good. That's what's better about lease purchase. I don't care about the horror stories that y'all know. Because I'm working my way. I'm getting ready to fix myself up. I went through a lot of bad experiences on my first time starting this. Since this is my, 5 months now. Well, put it this way. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up until I get this truck. That's all I gotta say. You see, it's now 4:30. They haven't finished me yet. Oh well, I guess I'm stuck with it. I should have took off and left just like him. I should have done it. I feel bad about that. I wish I would go in there and tell him to take that freight off the trailer, but the thing's my DM didn't say that, so I don't want to piss nobody off and make it look like it's my fault. I might as well just finish the process. I tell you, man, this is some serious fuck shit up in here. North Carolina is just probably the worst I've ever seen. Nah, it's like, let me just say this. When I started doing this in 2001, me and my brother started 2 weeks ahead of me. I came 2 weeks next. We went to Bearcat truck driving school for the first time in history. Both of us never drove a truck before. He went first, he graduated and started driving, and then I went next. But I came out a lot faster. I was one of them rare types that can handle a tractor trailer that quick. And guess what? After all this time, I started with FFE, stayed with them the longest, then K&B Transportation, then USA Truck, and then Navajo, and then a bunch of private truck drives in between, and now Western Express. It seemed like, I don't know, I've had bad experiences, man, but this is just about top-notch worse. 2021 is my first worst time with this piece of shit right here. You could hear the motherfuckers I'm loading the trailer right now. Let me roll the window down and get some here. Yeah, the bitches I'm loading the trailer. They should have done that already. Yeah, you see the truck shaking? And that bitch in the warehouse, which is supposed to be the head manager, that motherfucker just kept talking shit through her mouth. I couldn't even understand her. I said, you know what? I'm not going to get in a fight with nobody. If I don't understand you, I'm not going to get in an argument. I'm not going to question you again and say, what did you say? No, I'm not going to do that. Forget it. Man, it's like it was my idea to tell him. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's not really his idea to pull away. It was my idea to tell my DM that I might want to pull away. I was telling that other guy that Western truck driver. And now he came up, he must have agreed with me and he did the same thing. And now he talked to his DM on the phone and his DM said, yes, pull away. That was pretty smart. That was well executed. I started it first, I passed it on to him and he did it. He got his shit done. I wish I was gone right now. I really don't want this. I don't care how much money is in it. I'm getting 320 miles off of this load, which I sure could use. I don't give a fuck. I think I should have came out. I should have just mounted a comeback somewhere else, man. I wouldn't mind deadheading or, what do you call it, driving empty to another state. I'll pull out of the state with all my might. Since I'm lease purchase, I got that authority. If they ain't got no, let's, for example, if they didn't have no loads in North Carolina that's going where I want to go, yo, I'll just go ahead and deadhead with a friggin' empty trailer. 100 miles? Nah, more like 500 miles. I'll drive out of North Carolina and go Virginia or Georgia or South Carolina and skip North Carolina. This is the worst I've ever seen, boy. The worst. These are some bad motherfuckers I'm up in here. They ain't nothing to play with. They ain't nothing to play with. Friggin' sun's getting on me. I'm gonna try to hold this video open a while longer. I'm gonna try and make it close to 30 minutes. It's 26 minutes right now. When I first came up in here, I was over that side for only 2 minutes. When I first discovered this place, I saw that spot and I parked next to a bunch of other trucks, but there was more full-size trucks over there. But now this one dropped this trailer. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on. They checked me in pretty quick, but they're not going to check me out yet. It's almost like they want to hold me hostage or some shit's going on. And him over there, he's still sitting. He should have pulled away. It's a good thing I ain't company driver anymore, because if I didn't have no authority, I wouldn't be doing nothing. At least some kind of way a company driver can reject a load, yes. It could still happen. But still, I don't want to be no company driver. Oh man, I tell you. I'm at 28 minutes now. I'm gonna get ready to cut it off in a short while. I'm just trying to squeeze everything in one shot, that's all. Yo, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a killer and take somebody out just because they get, they got bad business. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to sound that way, really. I'm just saying, I'm naturally pissed off because I could see a couple of things that were happening to me ahead of time. Nah, it's like the body language and the attitude I'm observing is telling me what time it is. I'm gonna get my head cut off a certain way. If I stayed in that sleeper a while longer, all the way towards 5 o'clock or past 5 o'clock, I was scared to death that I would have got locked up in here. But now, since I got my rest and I'm wide awake, I'm good enough to nail their ass if they ever pull any moves on me. Alright, I guess nothing much ain't gonna happen here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it now because this thing cuts off in 33 minutes. It's now 29 minutes. I got about 4 more minutes left. I don't know what kind of name I'm gonna call this video, but I'll figure it out. Oh man, they got some serious jackasses in this friggin' place, man. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right now. You heard what that other Western driver said over on that driver's side of my truck. I hope y'all tape record this in y'all's brain, because I think you wanna run into it yourself if you don't look out. I just gave you a warning sign. Alright, so much for it, man. See y'all later.